Good morning, students. So let's continue with second chapter, real numbers. Now we do start practice set 2.4. Okay, in last lecture we saw that the examples of practice set 2.3, where we learn about that the concept of surd, then operation on surds, and now here again we have to do such operations. That first question is multiply, and first example is root 3 into what? Root 7 minus root 3. So means what we have to do here, we have to multiply that root 3 with these two numbers. Okay, so pay attention over here. So as we open the bracket, we have to multiply that root 3 with root 7. Root 3 into root 7, minus sign is there, and root 3 into that second term, again root 3. Now what we observe here, that the order is same, so we multiply these radicands. Okay, so answer is product of that first two terms, root 3 into root 7 is what? Root 3 into 7, that is root 21, and for here root 3 into root 3, answer is 3, and therefore that product is root 21 minus 3 is the answer. Okay, here that root 21 is what? Irrational number, 3 is a rational number, and hence that subtraction, that value is again irrational number. Okay, now we try to solve that third example. Here we have that product of two brackets. In each bracket we have two terms, that in first bracket 3 root 2 minus root 3 into what? In second bracket 4 root 3 minus root 2. So the operation is what? Multiplication. And how we solve this, that the first term of that first bracket we multiply these two terms, and similarly for that second term of that first bracket we multiplied again that two terms in second bracket. Means we open the bracket here, and that first step is understood this like this. As we open this bracket, that the first term 3 root 2 into that whole bracket minus root 3 into again that whole second bracket, and now here we multiply that 3 root 2 with each term, and similarly for that root 3 we multiply with each term. Okay, so do try. Okay, like this. 3 into 4, we multiply these rational numbers, 3 4s are 12, and here as you observe that order is same, so we multiply these radicands, 2 into 3. Then again that 3 root 2 we multiply with root 2, so here we have minus sign, and 3 into root 2 we getting 2. 3 into 2, again here we have minus sign, so rational number 4 as it is, and root 3 into root 3 we getting 3, so 4 into 3, and then for last term minus into minus, by rule that product is plus, and here we multiply these radicands because yes, order is same. Okay, now again we simplify it. Understood this? Okay, 12 into what? That root 6 minus this product is 3 2s are 6, again minus 4 3s are what? 12, plus this product is 3 2s are 6. Now what we observe here, yes, here that first and last term is what? Like surds, so we taking it together and we do the operation here as addition, because here we have that equal sign of these rational numbers. Okay, and hence answer is what? 13 root 6 minus 18. Okay, 12 root 6 and root 6 are like surds, so addition is what? Rational numbers addition, 12 plus 1 13, root 6 as it is, minus, because here equal sign, so addition is 12 and 6 addition is 18, and that minus sign as it is, 13 root 6 minus 18 is the answer. So for 2 mark questions that the example asks in exam, multiply the surds. Okay, okay, now second question is rationalize the denominator. Okay, now we solve this kind of examples, rationalize the denominator, but in those examples we have in denominator only one rational number, irrational number. Okay, and to rationalize it, what we do, we multiply that numerator and denominator by that irrational number itself, so we get that denominator as rational number. But here, as you observe that we have addition of these two irrational numbers, okay, root 7 plus root 2. Maybe here that sign is minus, means that there is subtraction of that two irrational numbers, or maybe there is example that one is rational number, one is irrational number, and maybe there is addition or subtraction. So to rationalize these kind of irrational numbers, what we do, that pay attention over here, we multiply that denominator and numerator by conjugate pair of that denominator, okay. So here I write down that general form. If suppose in denominator we have root a plus root b, then that conjugate pair of that root a plus root b is equal to what? Root a minus root b. What we do here? Yes, we change only this between sign. If suppose in denominator we have that plus sign, to write its conjugate pair, we change its opposite as minus, okay, root a minus root b. Or suppose if in denominator we have that term that one is rational and one is irrational, like this, a minus root b, then that conjugate pair of this term is what? A plus root b. We do not change that values, we just change that the middle sign, okay. So what happen here, students, because as we multiply that denominator and numerator by its conjugate pair, then we getting, yes, one identity, that a plus b, a minus b equals to what? A square minus b square. So here as we multiplying that conjugate pairs, we getting that a means what here? Root a, and b is what? Root b. So we getting root a square minus root b square, like this. So root a square means what? So it's not a square, root a bracket square is what? A, and root b bracket square is what? B. So we getting a minus b, means we getting subtraction of that rational numbers, and subtraction of rational numbers is rational, okay. So like this we rationalize the denominator. Getting this point, what we do, we observe that denominator and we multiply both numerator and denominator by its denominator's conjugate pair. So in first example, 1 upon root 7 plus root 2 is an example. So first we write down its conjugate pair, and conjugate pair of root 7 plus root 2 is root 7 minus root 2, okay, and hence we multiply that numerator and denominator part by that conjugate pair, okay. Now that next step is what? We multiply that numerators separately and denominator also separately. So the second step is 1 into that term root 7 minus root 2, and in denominator that first bracket we write down root 7 plus root 2, that the given denominator, into its conjugate pair root 7 minus root 2, okay. Now as you open that bracket in numerator, as you multiply that 1 with each term, product is that term itself, okay. And in denominator, yes, here we use that identity a plus b, a minus b, which is a square minus b square, and hence that next step is in numerator root 7 minus root 2 as it is, and here we write down those identity as formula a square minus b square. Value of a is root 7 and b is root 2. So root 7 square is 7 minus square of root 2 is 2, and therefore that subtraction here we get in denominator as 5, numerator as it is root 7 minus root 2, okay. Here radicands are not same, so we do not write this subtraction as root 5, okay. Root 7 minus root 2, that number as it is, which is irrational number, and here we getting rationalize 5, rational number 5 in denominator. Getting this, students? rationalize the denominator. Means in denominator we have given irrational number and we rationalize it like this. The steps are: observe that denominator and write its conjugate pair and multiply numerator denominator by that conjugate pair of denominator. And how we getting that conjugate pair? If in given example denominator having irrational number with plus sign, conjugate pair is with negative sign, minus sign. And if it is minus sign over here, then we give plus sign in between that two terms. Okay, so this is the method to rationalize the denominator for 2 marks that the example asked in exam. Okay, now we try for that second example. 3 upon 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2 is the denominator. Okay, so first we write down its conjugate pair of what denominator 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2. We keep these terms, that numbers as it is, and we just change this sign as plus. Okay, and then we multiply that numerator and denominator by that conjugate pair. Okay, understood? Conjugate pair of this denominator is what? 2 root 5 plus 3 root 2, and we multiply that numerator and denominator part with its conjugate. Okay, now do the same, that take this product of numerator and similarly that product of denominator, and in denominator now here we getting that identity a minus b, a plus b, so that answer is what? A square minus b square. Okay, understood? Okay, now multiply that 3 with that each term of only that rational numbers. Okay, and do the squares of these numbers and do subtraction. You can directly write down that expansion as a square minus b square here. Okay, understood this? 3 2s are 6 root 5 plus 3 3s are 9 root 2, and in denominator that square of 2 root 5 means what? Square of 2 is 4, square root of root 5 is 5, 4 into 5 minus, here again the same, square of 3 is 9 into that square of root 2 is 2. So here we solve that denominator par, 4 5s are 20 minus 9 2s are 18, and that subtraction of 20 minus 18 is 2, and we keep that numerator as it is because these are not like surds. Okay, so this is the answer, that rationalization of denominator. Okay students, now we try for that fourth example. Root 5 minus root 3 divided by root 5 plus root 3. So here again, as we have to do that rationalization of denominator, first we have to write down that the conjugate pair of that denominator root 5 plus root 3. So here we write down that conjugate pair, and we multiply that both numerator and denominator by its conjugate pair, and we do the same. Denominator we getting what? Yes, a plus b, a minus b, that expansion is what? A square minus b square. Okay, like this, understood? But in numerator what we observe here students, yes, root 5 minus root 3, at the given numerator and that conjugate pair is the same, root 5 minus root 3, and it means we getting that square of this term over here. Okay, a into a square, like this. But here we have that two terms, root 5 root 3, and subtraction is there, means we use that identity of what? A minus b bracket square. Okay, and that the expansion of that a minus b bracket square is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so using this we expand this root 5 minus root 3 bracket square, where a is root 5 and b is root 3, so that values we substitute over here, that the root 5 bracket square minus 2 into that product of two terms plus square of that root 3. Okay, and in denominator square of root 5 is 5 minus square of that root 3 is 3. and we do this subtraction of this denominator. Okay, so put that values over here and simplify it. So here we get that rationalization of that denominator, where denominator we getting it as 2. Okay students, like this. And now we expand this square of that root 5 as 5 minus, here we do that product of that radicands 2 as it is rational number into that root 5 3 is a 15 plus square of root 3 is 3, and in denominator we getting that subtraction as 2. And now here we do the addition of that rational numbers only. Okay, 5 plus this 3, answer is 8. Sorry, here is not plus, minus what, 2 root 15 as it is. Okay, because we do the addition of only rational numbers, and 2 root 15 is irrational number, so we keep as it is with that sign as a minus. Okay, so one number is rational 8 and 2 root 15 is irrational, so subtraction is again irrational, and here in denominator we get that rational number 2, means we rationalize the denominator. Okay, maybe in numerator we getting irrational, it's okay. Our aim is what, to rationalize the denominator. Okay, so like this, that the 2 mark example ask in exam, that rationalize the denominator. Okay, so solve these examples in your notebook. Okay students. Okay, now next topic is absolute value. So absolute value means what? If x is a real number, then absolute value of x is its distance from 0 on number line. So what does it mean? So pay attention here. So here I draw that number line, 0 is over here, and right hand side part is what, positive integer, and left side is negative integers. Okay, and suppose that x is what, that value is 2. 2 is what, integer, means that real number. Okay, so that distance of x means that distance of 2 from 0, how we count it, from 0 to 1 it's 1 unit, and 1 to 2 is 2 units, means that distance of that 2 from that 0 is what, 2 units, and therefore that absolute value of x is what, 2. But suppose that value of x is what, minus 3, which is also a real number. So what is the distance of that minus 3 from 0? So it's 1, 2 and 3 parts, means that distance is what, 3 units. Understood this concept? Even that the number is negative, but that distance is always positive. Okay, and hence how we write down that absolute value, that we see here, that absolute value is what, that the value which is distance from that 0 on number line, and it is written as using these 2 parallel segments and that value in between. Okay, so we read it as absolute value of x, or also it is read as modulus of x. Okay, so on number line, if that value of x is positive, here as we see that example, that x equal to 2, then absolute value of that x means that absolute value of 2 is 2. But if that value of x as minus 3, then absolute value of that x means that absolute value of that minus 3 is also 3. Getting this point students? Means what? X is positive number, then its absolute value is positive, and if that x is negative, if that number is negative, then that its absolute value is also positive only. Okay, positive असू दे नाहीतर negative, we write down that absolute value as always positive, because the absolute value of any real number is never negative. ती निगेटिव्ह नसणार आहे. भले ती व्हॅल्यू निगेटिव्ह दिलेली असेल in this sign which is absolute value, but as we write down that answer, it is we write down as positive number only. Getting this? प्लस म्हणजे पॉझिटिव्ह आणि निगेटिव्ह दोघांसाठी ॲब्सोल्यूट व्हॅल्यू काय असते त्याची पॉझिटिव्हच. गेटिंग दिस पॉईंट is the absolute value, and in this concept we have to solve that practice set 2.5. okay, so here we do start practice set 2.5. okay, question is find the value, means we have to find the value of absolute value of this subtraction. okay, 15 minus 2. So first we solve this subtraction in that parallel segments, means that absolute value of that subtraction, like this. 15 minus 2 13. So absolute value of 13 is what? 13 itself. So for 1 mark question, that the example like this asked in exam. okay, same we have second example, that the absolute value of 4 minus 9. So first do this subtraction and then write down its absolute value. okay, so according to rule, that subtraction is what? Minus 5, because we giving sign of that greater value, and as we know that the absolute value of any real number is never negative, and hence we write down that the absolute value of minus 5 is, yes, exactly as 5. okay, now we try for that third. Here we have to do the product of that two absolute values, means what? First we write down that the absolute value of both numbers and then we do that product. okay, so absolute value of 7 is 7 into that absolute value of minus 4 is, yes, 4, and that product of 7 and 4, 7 4s are exactly 28. So like this, that the 1 mark questions asked in exam. okay, now second question is solve and find the value of what? X. okay, so here we have given that absolute value of 3x minus 5 is equal to what? 1, means that 3x minus 5 is the equation and that absolute value of this equation is 1. So as we know that as we taking this equation outside that modulus sign or absolute sign, then what we have to get? 3x minus 5 equal to 1. okay, but what does it mean? If this value, whole value as equal to 1, means here we write down that 1, so absolute value of 1 is 1. okay, like this. Getting this point? याची जर व्हॅल्यू जर 1 असेल, so we write down in that sign or that modular symbol 1, so absolute value of 1 is equal to 1. But it may possible that 3x minus 5 is equal to minus 1 also, because absolute value of minus 1 is equal to also 1. असंही होईल ना, 3x minus 5 maybe that value is minus 1 पण असू शकते. So that absolute value, because we write down it's always positive, so it may be 1 or minus 1, and hence here to solve this kind of example, what we do, please observe here, we write both possibilities, that value, that equation value may be plus 1 or it may be minus 1 also. okay, so as you open this modulus symbol or you write down that equation outside that modulus sign, that value may be plus or may be minus. okay, so first step is like this, and now we separate that both steps. okay, so pay attention, like this, 3x minus 5, that equation equal to 1, or maybe 3x minus 5 equal to what? Minus 1. okay, and now we simplify here both simultaneously, so here we get that values of x two different values. Okay, so as we further simplify it, what we do here, we taking this constant minus 5 to right side, so it's 1 plus 5, or 3x equal to that minus 1 as it is, and again here we getting plus 5, and now here we do that addition of right hand side, 1 plus 5 as 6, and or 3x equal to what, minus 1 plus 5 means opposite side means subtraction, and here we write down that subtraction value. Okay, understood? That subtraction we getting as 4. Okay, and now to find that x, here we do that division 6 upon 3, or x equal to, here again we have that division 4 upon 3, and we simplify this part again. Okay, so the values of x are 6 upon 3 means 2, or x equal to that 4 upon 3 fraction as it is. So like this for 2 marks that the example asks in exam. Understood this, students? What we do here, that equation is in absolute sign or that modulus sign, as we taking it outside, that right hand side value we write down in such a way that plus or minus, because it may be plus 1 or it may be minus 1 over here for this equation, and then we separate that two values for plus and minus, and then we simplify it, that equation. Okay, so like this we solve this example, and we getting that value of x as 2, or x equal to 4 upon 3. Okay, students? Okay, now we try to solve that second one. Again here one equation is 7 minus 2x, and that absolute value of that equation is 5. So as we taking this equation outside that modulus sign, so that value is become either plus 5 or minus 5. Okay, like this, plus 5 minus 5, then we separate both equations. Here remember, do not change that equation signs. Okay, that equation sign as it is, you have to change that this value which is given in right hand side part, either plus or minus. And now again here we further simplify, we taking this constant to what, right side, 7 to right side as minus 7, and here again 7 as right side as minus 7, like this. But remember here that 2x is negative, minus of 2x equal to 5 minus 7, or minus of 2x equal to minus 5 minus 7. So in first here we do what, subtraction, because here we have opposite signs. Opposite sign means that minus and 5 is plus, and here we have equal sign means here we have to do addition. So simplify this, student. Correct? 5 minus 7, subtraction is minus 2, greater value sign, and here addition minus 12, minus as it is, that minus into minus plus, that rule is for multiplication, here we keep that minus as it is. Okay, and now what we notice here, both sides we have that negative minus sign, so multiplying both sides by minus 1, we write down both numbers, both values as positive. Similarly here also, and then the next step is to find the value of x. We divide that right hand side part by 2. Okay, so we will get that simplify answer. So try to solve and give me the correct answer of x. Okay, so as we simplify it again, so x equal to 2 upon 2, that value is 1, and for second x equal to 12 upon 2 means that value is 6. Okay, so like this we getting two values for variable x for this equation. Okay, similarly we solve that third one, 8 minus x upon 2 equal to what, 5. So here we change that value as plus or minus 5, as you're taking that equation outside that modulus sign. So similar we have that second step as 8 minus x upon 2 equal to 5, or 8 minus x upon 2 equal to minus of 5. And now to find that the value of x in this equation, we to solve that next step is what, 8 minus x equal to, we taking the denominator 2 to right side, so operation will be changed, as 5 minus 2, or similarly here 8 minus x equal to what? Minus 5 into 2. And now we do this product, so we getting it here and this product over here. Okay, and next step is what? Here as you observe here that x have minus sign, similar here also that x have minus sign, so we change that the side of that minus x to right side, so we getting it as plus x, and that constant here as product we getting as 5 2s are 10, we taking that 10 toward left side. Okay, and similar we do the same for this step also. So do this and give me the correct answer of x. Okay students, is it correct? 10 to taking to left side as minus 10 and that minus x to right side as plus x. Similarly here minus 10 to left side we change that operation as plus 10 equal to what? This x, and hence x equal to this subtraction is minus 2, and second value x equal to what? That addition is 18. Okay, so for 2 mark questions that the example asks in exam. Okay students, and that fourth one I will keep as your homework. Okay students, so here we finish our second chapter, that the real numbers, and as you see on page number 34-35 we have some examples for practice in problem set 2. Okay, so here question number 2, from question number 2 to question number 8, that all questions is your what? Homework students. Okay, because all examples are simple one, and that basis on that concept as we learn in real numbers. Okay, so do try and complete this your homework in homework book, that the problem set 2 from question number 2 to question number 8. Okay, and that first question is choose the correct alternative answers given below. Solve these 9 examples also in textbook. Okay, so this is your homework students, and in next period we continue with, or we do start mathematics part 2 second chapter. Okay, and if you have any difficulty then please WhatsApp me on my personal number, and as supposed to understood that concept and that examples, then please give me comment in comment box as okay sir, samajla sir. Okay, thank you, bye bye.